Hello everybody. This video is going to be about rent in the Philippines. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and also click the little bell over to your right. And if you hit the subscribe button, I'll make more and more videos in the near future. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Hello everybody. This video is going to be about renting in the Philippines. And it could be a good lesson throughout the world too. So I moved here about 7 months ago. I moved here, I met a wonderful woman. We get along great, and we immediately decided that we wanted to rent. Well, renting in the Philippines, you gotta, just like anywhere else, you gotta kind of watch what you're doing, who you're talking to, how much money it's gonna cost. You want to compare what you're renting to what everybody else is. You want to know what the neighborhood's like. Can talk to some neighbors, get a good feel of what it's like. Kind of have to watch out what's around you. Like if there's a church real close to here, or if there's a school across the street, you're going to get a lot of noise. It's just the way it is. And in the Philippines, a lot of people like to play karaoke. Some people like to party throughout the night a little bit. You kind of have to watch what your area is and what kind of consideration that your neighbors are. I'm lucky. I live in Cavite, General Trias area. Rent here, for what I get for $104 or 5,500 pesos, we get a nice living room here. Very small backyard. It's not even a backyard. It's just a place where our dogs can go out and do their thing. Get a little front yard. A place we can park our car, which is generally out in the street. And that's a whole other topic of discussion, how to get licensing and cars and things like that, motorcycles. Our townhouse is 2 floors. We got a stairs that goes up, and we got 1 bathroom, which is pretty nice. And bathrooms in the Philippines are different than the United States. That's a whole other topic of discussion itself. And we'll talk about that. You have 2 bedrooms. We've got a main bedroom, and we got a little guest bedroom that we can use for people that come over, which does happen. And it's just a nice apartment. Basically, we're on a holding pattern until we move into our new house. Yeah. The people here generally, if they're going to have karaoke or a party, they'll quit about 10 o'clock. So it's not too bad. But basically, I came here, I was retired. I retired at 52 years old. And we moved into a 5,500 peso townhome. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. 5,500 pesos is the equivalency of about $104. Compared to what I was paying for in the United States, I was paying $2,300. But that was a house, it was a mortgage, I was paying for 2 cars, and I had a lot going for me. But I became widowed, and I met my wonderful girlfriend, and we're doing just fine. But we've got a good situation here. Our budget's really good. Like I said, $104 for rent. You can't beat it. Everything else is really cheap. We'll talk about that in another video. If you go to another city, just like anything else, if you're going to a big city like Manila or Makati, you're going to spend upwards of $1,800, $1,500 for rent, condo. You could spend all the way up to $3,000. Not much difference than anywhere else in the world. Not much difference than San Diego, where I was from. It's good coffee. It was made in the Philippines, by the way, so I enjoy it. If you go to another city like Cebu or Davao, a couple of those big cities, Dumaguete, that's another one. You're going to spend a lot more money rent because a lot of expats, foreigner expats, live there. So what you're going to have is you're going to have a Pizza Hut, you're going to have McDonald's everywhere, you're going to be right next to a mall. All of that's going to cost money. And a lot of the apartments that, from what I understand, like in Dumaguete or Manila, if you rent someplace, you're going to pay a lot of money, but you're also going to have internet, you're going to have electricity, and you're going to have all of that included, which is a big plus. You hear the horn going off over here? It's generally people that are riding bicycles and they're delivering food, or they're selling food. My girlfriend knows by the tone of the horns and the way they're talking what kind of food it is. So that's kind of cool. I mean, you'll have bread delivered to you, or you can have meat and cauliflower, and vegetables, and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of different, but it's kind of fun. Also, keep in mind when you're renting an apartment, keep in mind if you want to have dogs, cats, make sure that the landlord's okay with it. Most of the time, we're not even having a problem because we have 2 dogs and we've got a cat, so no issues there. But I've heard of stories that you can't have any pets or anything like that. So basically, we're biding our time. We're just waiting and waiting and waiting. We're waiting for several months, but we're waiting to have our house built south of here, between Legazpi and Sorsogon. And we're building a house so we won't have to rent anymore, and this is going to be our forever home. And we're looking forward to it. But some of the things you got to watch out for when you're renting is you got to watch out for the landlords. And you got to understand certain things that are different in America, where I'm from, than in the Philippines. First of all, when you're renting, you're going to have a deposit. You're usually going to have the last month's rent or the first month's rent all together. So there's going to be costs involved. When you move out, generally speaking, this is from what I understand, and I haven't done this yet, you usually don't get your deposit back. Usually it's counted on something else, like repair or electricity or whatever. So you gotta go into that, and you kind of have to understand that, and it's okay because a lot of times the prices are pretty cheap. Also, some landlords will require you to write checks ahead of time, like a month ahead, like a year ahead of time. So you're gonna write 12 checks. Don't do that. Just pay month by month. Make sure you got a landlord that does that, and you won't get ripped off if you decide to leave early, or something happens, or you gotta go back to the United States. Things like that do happen. If you gotta leave, you gotta leave. I'm trying to think of other things that could occur. But if you just like anything else, if you get that something in the back of your neck, the hair in the back of your neck saying, hey look, I don't feel right about this certain landlord or this certain situation, then don't do it. It's not worth it. We live in what they call a compound. In America, that's called a gated community. Real nice. It's secluded from everybody else. And you got to go through a gate guard to get in. You're going to avoid a lot of problems that can happen. If you live out in the regular city, you're going to have a lot of traffic. You're going to have a lot of people coming through your house and want money. They'll sing Christmas carols, they'll want money, they'll want to sell you things. A lot of them are legit, but some of them are not legit. So you gotta have to kind of watch it. Like I said, I've only been here 7 months. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon right on the right hand side. I'm going to make more videos, different topics, different things. You guys take care, and see you on the next video. Goodbye.